What's up, animators? Sharp here, and today I want to talk to you about the future of mine-imator. Yes, my hair's messy, it's my day off. What I'm looking at right now is the 21st development update, which Nini called the anniversary update, which is kind of nice. Anyways, a development update is usually an update posted by the developer to let the people know how far he's gotten on the development, which things he's added, just little spoilers here and there, you know? And what we have right here is pretty amazing, that's all I'm gonna say. I'll put the link to the forum in the description, but if I go through this, he first talks about what's taking so long. He said he's working on the inventory and the new UI, stands for user interface, for mine-imator. Ended up taking a while, he had to push it back, and the optimizations. And I was wrapping up, final graphic features. Nimi's a busy man, and we appreciate the hard work he's doing for the software. Thank you, Nimi. Change of plans. So Nimi planned to time this update with Minecraft's Caves and Cliffs update, which was planned for this summer. Unfortunately, we only got one half of the update because it's a big update and it's gonna take more time than they estimated, so it's been pushed back onto December, so onto the holiday season. So because of this, Nimi got more time to work on the update, and he delayed the update further into the next year on mine-imator's 10th anniversary. Let me just do a quick Google search. I actually don't know when mine-imator came out. This is August, Nimi. Where update? 20th August, 10 days ago since recording this video. Sometime at the start of the year. Spring 2022, it even says so in the forum. So instead of mine-imator 1.3, he's gonna call it mine-imator 2.0 because it's a very big update, and you'll soon see why. I've already read this thing. So it's gonna have changes to graphics, UI, and eventually even animation, crossed fingers, motion paths, transition graphs. Whew. Sorry. Keep it cool. He spoke to David and they both agree this update deserves the 2.0 title because it's a big update. Spoiler soon. Don't click away yet. He also said it'll be worth the wait, and I kind of agree a little bit. If I quote Nimi on this, it would be pretty cruel to end the update with nothing to show, especially with how long it's taken since the last dev update. So here's some early previews on what's in store. All this stuff is subject to change, all the legal stuff applied. Now let's see what's up. First of all, you've got ghost timelines as well as tags. So not only can you hide specific stuff from the timeline. So, oh, this thing, I don't need it. Set it as a ghost timeline. Hide ghost timelines. It's cleaning up the timeline like I've asked for in my 20 ways I would improve mine-imator. I've asked for a lot of optimization updates because I do think mine-imator now is pretty unorganized, and if you add lots of stuff, it gets cluttered very quickly. So this is one step in the right direction. But what I'm really hyped about in this GIF is the filter tags. You see those tags? You see those? To you, it might just be another way of filtering stuff, but to me, you know what this is? This is the equivalent of timeline tabs. The thing that I was begging so much about in the 20 things I would change in mine-imator. This is revolutionary. In my 20 ways to improve mine-imator video, I talked about timeline tabs. So basically, the timeline has multiple different tabs, and each tab is reserved for something. So you can throw all your background stuff into one timeline, all your characters into the other. This is pretty much what you can do with, you know, the filters. Set all your characters to the red filter, set the background to the blue filter, and you can just filter out. This is literally the timeline tabs. Nimi has seen my 20 ways to improve mine-imator video. He's watched the whole thing. We were in call when he was watching the whole thing. He was taking notes, what's possible, what's not. We talked about how things could be implemented and stuff. This is actually one of my suggestions he took. So we're getting timeline tabs because of a stupid YouTube video I made. Nimi, thank you. This is much appreciation. I feel like this is gonna be very useful. I've been asking for it for 2 videos straight because I made 2 of those episodes. Now it's finally here. Next thing, well, you've got markers. So that's also one thing that I suggested. As you see, you can set them here, rename them, color them. This is great. You mentally map out the animation. You're like, oh, okay, so this needs to be 3 seconds long. At 3 seconds, something's gotta happen. Okay, boom, add a marker. It's always there. It reminds you what needs to happen. It's there. It's colored. It's named. It's a reminder. It organizes workflow, and I love it. Also, there's a bunch of other stuff. Hold on. There's basically a right-click option to paste keyframes, create running cycle, user-friendly. So, like, user interface is gonna change, just like he said. These are a few of those changes that are here. It's friendly. You see, I'll pause the GIF. I'll download the GIF, and I'll pause it in editing. Those are the options he's giving you as of now. It's subject to change, but this is still pretty cool. I love it. Very much support. Once again, another thing that I suggested, and to be fair, it feels pretty amazing that it's actually being implemented right now. But yes, moving on, light bleed. Light bleed is a great thing. Light bleed really made a lot of stuff look nice, as I've also said in my latest lighting video. If you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend. It's a really good video. I basically dissect how lighting works, what makes it look nice, and give you some professional filmmaking tips that filmmakers like myself use on actual real-life sets to make the lighting look nice. And light bleed is something that a lot of people use in their animations and renders to make them look nice. And now Nimi's gone a step further and added a proper subsurface scattering system. if you don't know what subsurface scattering is. The best way I can explain this is the same way that every other filmmaker explains it. This is my skin. Skin has subsurface scattering, and if I shine a light through it, hold on, whoop, you can see my fingers. You can see my fingers turn red. I'm gonna disable the green screen to make the effect more obvious. My skin has subsurface scattering. Turn off the light. Stupid phone. Because there's blood in your fingers, right? So the light is going through your arm, scatters around it, it bounces off red light. So if you shine a light through, or your ears, another example, things like walls and wood and stuff like that don't really have that much subsurface scattering. But if you shine a light through sand, for example, the light kind of pierces through the object and takes on the color that the object has on the inside. For humans, that's blood. For sand, that's probably just, you know, what, white, yellow, whatever. It's basically light passing through the object, and it looks really cool. So this is now also something we're getting added in mine-imator. So these three things alone are pretty amazing. As you see, there's the big interface change. I cannot wait for the markers and the timeline tabs, plus the icons. There's icons as well. Like, it feels organized. It feels solid. Nimi has put a lot of work into this update. Since the last time I talked to him, he was already mentioning stuff that we're seeing right now, and now they're actually here. It's been so long. That was so much work for him to get here, because mine-imator got a whole overhaul. Plus, at the same time, Model Bench was being developed and stuff, so that was a whole new software to work with. mine-imator's interface is being matched with the Model Bench, so they feel closer. Like, they're almost like the same software now, except Model Bench can do animation and stuff. You still need both. Please don't ask me to make tutorials, because you can't just use one of them. You need both. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But yeah, this is mine-imator 2.0. This is the stuff we'll be seeing in the next updates. I'm very hyped. I honestly can't wait to try the software out. I'll definitely make a video on it when it comes out. And I'm also sorry that I'm late with this video, because I'm busy. I have a job, and I was still working on the system. Oof, it took me 40 hours to edit the system. Please appreciate it. And I'm hyped. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about this update? Is there anything you have planned with the new features in mind? Oh boy. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next update, because I will make a video on those. And I'll see you next time. Stay sharp.